Happy New Year, everyone.
everyone.
It's Tristan.
And David.
And it's been a good while since we had the opportunity to make a video, either a live or a recorded one, because it's been a busy year.
Very much so. A lot of ups and downs.
Yes, very much so. Especially the last couple of months. Once our busy season starts, usually on Black Friday, that's when everything starts going haywire, like any retail business. So ours is no different. But this year in particular was super crazy because a lot of things happened all at the same time, and simultaneously it's
everything
like
all at once.
Everything all at once. Yeah. Like the big thing is, and that we're super happy for, is like sales have been through the roof. Like we did twice as much business this holiday season that we did last year. So that was somewhat unexpected, a good problem to have. And we always try to plan the holidays as best as possible and to, make sure that we have everything in line and ready to go for when the rush hits. And we were prepared. I expected there to be like maybe a 25% lift for the holidays this year. But we doubled. But even more so, Amazon, where a lot of our candle sales come through, because that's the only thing that we have up on Amazon at the moment is our specialty candle lines, our man candle, she shed, all that. Those are on there. So we have roughly 600 or so SKUs on Amazon, as opposed to the website where there's 250,000 variations, 2,300 fragrances and 60 odd products that can be scented that, aren't specialty one-off products. So
that's a lot of combinations.
Yeah, lots of combinations. But from Amazon, we always, because just the holidays people like to give candles for the holidays. So we did triple the business on there. So that we weren't prepared for.
No, not so much.
So what had happened was, from Black Friday through Cyber Monday, we blew through all of our inventory, or all of our jars and materials to make our candles. So that's great. We have our suppliers are all in the United States, and most of them are clustered. The candle industry, especially, I guess it's just how things evolved, that there's suppliers all over the country, but the ones that we use are within the tri-state area. So we're able to get replenished, within a few days, typically. The problem that we ran into, though, is Amazon's policy is to not pay out on sales on there for upwards of 2 weeks after the product ships, or rather after the product is delivered. So that means that we're waiting 3 weeks on average to get paid for the products that we have already manufactured, shipped, paid the shipping on, before we see any of that money. So we did 3 times the business on Amazon, ate through all of our inventory, and then had no money because we paid for the shipping on all the orders that had to go out. So that was like, okay, now what?
Yeah. That was the oh crap moment.
Yeah, it kind of was. We went to our bank and we're like, we did X amount of sales. We're going to continue to do this amount of sales. We actually surpassed that, what our projections were, through Christmas and the end of the year. We're like, we need a hand. We need to get us out of this situation. Did jump through all the hoops. all the financial data. We're in a good position. Like, okay, this should be easy. You know, we've been in business for over 15 years now. Our sales are great. We want a relationship with the bank. So let's go in there. Here's all of our taxes. Da 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 da. Never even got a call back.
Nope.
We left the meeting like kind of optimistic that it was going to be okay because, you know, like repayment on any line of credit that we were given would have been repaid, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
And no callback. Not an email, not a form letter, nothing. It was disappointing because we went into the meeting and we've banked with another bank for the entire length of our business. And we went to the hometown bank when we moved back to the area. And, you know, we wanted a relationship with them. So, you know, I said, our regular bank that we've been doing business with has been, you know, they've never really reached out to us and said, you know, what can we do to take your business to the next level? Mm-hmm. So they knew that, like, we didn't have a good relationship. You know, not that it was a bad relationship, it was just no relationship. And so, you know, I thought, you know, our story's good, our everything's good, that you know, I figured maybe a week, they'll get back to us. And now it's been almost a month now, nothing, not anything in the mail saying, hey, you know, we looked through all your information and it's not the best for you right now.
Zero.
Nothing. So who knows? I've still yet to go into the bank since, and I just wonder why. Like, you know, it's not like they're doing like crazy business through there where you can't take 2 minutes to say, okay, we went over your information. Here's an answer. But just to say nothing, it's like, okay. But yet, you know, all these other banks run commercials for, we want to help small business. You know, we make banana bread. Okay, here's $100,000 to go make banana bread. We've been in business for 15 years. Our sales are great. Our profit's great. Nothing. Mm-hmm. So who knows? You know, a lot of bigger businesses have gone through the same situations in the past. You know, I like the documentaries. Mm-hmm. Like, when they opened Starbucks, I think they were denied like 100 times for a loan before they finally got one. So who knows? But, you know, we've been in business for, this will be our, 16th year? 17th year. 17th year. And we've just always financed everything ourselves, you know. We sell and we replenish and we grow and grow and grow. And we've grown from a small box of supplies that cost $100 that we got off of Craigslist because
in the closet.
That we fit in our closet. Now it takes up half the house. Yeah. So, you know, we'll continue to grow. Mm-hmm. I have no problem with that. I just, you know it just as well as I do that our biggest sticking point is trying to keep inventory in stock at all times. And when you are dependent on the platforms that you sell on, you almost get squeezed out the faster you grow, because, if you're waiting, almost a month to get paid, how can you really afford to do that? Pay for your materials and everything else. It's rough. It's definitely rough. Mm. But we are happy that we had, the best holiday sales that we've ever had. Lots and lots of new customers. So hopefully, the feedback's already starting to come in, and customers that ordered over the holidays have already repeat ordered, and, everyone's happy. So we had some delays, with getting things out, just because, we had some hurdles that we had to deal with, and we dealt with them as best as possible. We still, despite everything that we went through, got everything that was promised before the Christmas deadline, got shipped by the time to arrive. So that is a positive that I'm personally I'm happy for. Now we just have to get samples done. We ran out of samples.
Yeah, we blew through samples.
We blew through all of the samples that we had made, and with the increased in amount of orders that we had, it's like, well, we can't take out 3-4 hours to make samples to go with the orders, because we have to work on the actual products that have to get out. So everyone that ordered throughout the last month, if you didn't receive samples, you've got coupons in your orders for free full-size products. So I thought that was a great trade-off, that, if you don't get the sample, some of the samples that we normally include in orders, you can pick out something that in a fragrance you like and get a double bonus. So make sure to use those coupons. They're good for the next couple of months. Yeah. But we'll be making new samples coming up in the next week for all the new orders that have come in. Look forward to doing that. We got new customer candy in. We spent the other day making candy bags for this. Hopefully that'll last us through this next 2 or 3 months. We'll see, though, the way orders have been coming in. We'll probably blow through that too, but there's always more candy. But that was fun. Some new candy. So look out for those. Everyone that gets orders that receives the candy, I get comments all the time that it's one of our best selling points, that we include candy with our orders. So yeah, new candy bags. That's what we did the other day. So yeah, that's basically like what the last month has been. Adapting. We ran out of labels. So, and label sizes. So that meant, printing on different sizes and cutting them all down, which of course takes more time. And then once we got through the holiday rush, of course, once Christmas hit, then everyone takes time off. So we had some delays in getting stuff. Christmas, and then it, of course, both Christmas and New Year's falling on Mondays. Like, everyone took like the whole weekend through Tuesday, both weeks.
Yeah.
Yes. So I mean, but that's the small business side of things that people don't get to see. It's like, it's so much more than just, you order product, we make product, we ship product, you use product, you're happy. Like, it's more than that. There's 10 billion other steps and things that, flaming balls in the air, that you're constantly juggling, and, every day is like, okay, what fires do I have to put out, metaphorically? And that's how business is. But we got through the holidays. We learned, we're all constantly learning and growing. So we learned a lot of things over this holiday. We got through it with, some sanity. We got to take a couple of days off. Ish.
A day and a half.
Maybe a day and a half. I'm constantly thinking and constantly processing stuff. So there's really never a day off. But a little bit. Just a day of not doing anything it was
nice.
It was nice. It was nice. Because the other 360 some odd days a year is go, go, go. But Yeah, we're looking forward to this new year. Hopefully, we'll be getting lots of new fragrance in. A lot of our suppliers, we haven't done any major additions. There's been some, we've added new fragrances along the way, but it's really been 2 years since we did a huge, and there's been a lot of consolidation in the fragrance space. So that means that we have more options to us.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of new options. I think we're going to be a lot more selective with the fragrances that get added. Most of them stick around forever. I mean, there's fragrances that we still use that have been like the OG fragrances that are still available. But then there's other ones that don't gain traction, and we'll end up getting a small supply in, and then they get discontinued. Mm-hmm. And then that turns into a matter of, well, X amount of product is ordered, and do we have enough in stock to make it, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. But that's what happens when you have 2,300 fragrances that you constantly have to keep up with. But we will be adding more because there's a lot that I've seen that I know everyone would like, and I would like personally. So, if we have them in stock, then it's more likely that I can bug you to make something for me. So we'll be adding that. Lots of new fragrances this year. New products. There's always new products that are in the works. It's just a matter of getting them tested, tried out, and then getting them added to the site. But look out for new scents and new products all year. We are going to be bringing back weekly parties because they were successful for us in the past. It's just a matter of getting them scheduled and taking the time to actually do it. But hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll have a new sales format that's more like a home shopping sort of situational show, where we can take some time to better explain products, the process of how they get made, and the benefits are actually, when you use the products. Mm-hmm. So rather than just the short little blurbs that we have on the website, we'll be using this new year to better feature the products that we have out now that have been around with us for the entire time, and also launch new products along the way. Mm-hmm. So that'll be fun. Yes. I look forward to that. You've already started doing the research and lots of our key ingredients. So hopefully our workshop workbench section of the site, that's going to be getting updated, so you can read more about the ingredients that we use. It's just time. It's still just the two of us. Yeah. I know from the outside, looking at our website and having, hundreds of thousands of products available, it's like, it's still just us two that does everything. All the business side I handle, and that's, graphics, packaging, sales, all that stuff. And then you do 99.9% of the manufacturing end. Mm-hmm. So that's how it's been. We haven't gotten to the point yet where, there's been some times where having an extra set of hands would be great.
Yes, it would be very helpful.
Yeah. Still us. Mm-hmm. Plugging along. But yeah, we'll new parties, probably not this week, probably not next week, but hopefully by the middle of the month, we should have them scheduled. And I think isn't this a 5-week month? Ish, depending on when. But we'll probably, I don't know. Leave us some comments. What days seem to work best to view? Granted, it's we'll probably do it maybe Fridays. seem to be good to do that. And then, if there's any sales, then we'll have them for the weekend. So we'll see that. Well, I think we did Wednesdays before, I want to say.
I feel like it was that one day. So I think Friday or Saturday, probably.
We'll see. And then I also have the idea, we should probably have more content video-wise, excuse me, when we're packing stuff. We started doing that. It's kind of fun when we have our gab sessions, especially when it pertains to business. And I like showing off what is going out on any specific day. So that's cool. We just have to do it. But when it's like papers flying everywhere, like Mad Dash, Lucy at the chocolate factory, that's what the last month was. It's like, okay, what's going out today? And I, plan our table for all the orders that I think are going out that day. And then you'll come up with like 100 candles and like, okay, we have to get these to the post office in the next hour. All right. Right on top of that, Rose. but we manage. And aside from the parties, we absolutely 100% will be reintroducing the affiliate program. It was a distributor program before, but technology has changed for one. The distributor program before was more based on home parties and post-COVID. I don't know if that's the right way to go. Everything's kind of social now, so if we implement it a sort of way, we can still do the same thing with online parties and have distributors and affiliates, however you want to call them. But our biggest thing when it comes to sales is, the products are great. The products have never been the problem. We are constantly get compliments on the products that we put out because we
getting the eyeballs.
It's getting the eyeballs. And, if you feed the beast, as I like to call it, which is, pouring thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars into ad buys on social media, you can trade dollars for dollars. That's what all the bigger brands have, do. The ones that you see, you'll look on their Facebook pages and they have hundreds of thousands, if not millions. But all of their content is all sponsored. And I get those offers all the time. Anytime I post on our Facebook page, it's like, do you want to boost this post for $40 to reach 400 people? No, I would rather not. One, when we started our pages and when Facebook was different and we did advertising to get the likes and the followers on Facebook that weren't organic from, actual customers liking our page after the sale, we already paid for those eyeballs. Well, that's not how Facebook is anymore. That's not how Twitter or Instagram or any of them are. It doesn't matter if you went to, advertise to get those eyeballs. You constantly have to pay for them to see it again, unless you beat the algorithm of customers or people who like your page sharing the content without you having to do it. Then it spreads, virally without having to pay for it. And we keep our margins healthy, but if we start having to pay $5 and $10 to attract a new customer, it's, prices will have to go up because it's, it's not a hobby. It's what keeps the lights on. Mm-hmm. So I would rather give that percentage that we would pay to advertising to affiliates or customers who already like the products and are just happy to, pass it along by using their social media or selling in person or what have you. Mm-hmm. So I'd rather that because it's you can spend thousands of dollars and get eyeballs to go to your Facebook page or go to your website, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to translate into a sale. So to me, I'm more old school. It's more authentic when a customer says, and I see it all the time when you tag us in our posts or share our posts on social media. We love the product. We just ordered. Here's the products that we received. Can't wait to try them out. That's what I love to see, because in the times before social media, that's how you learned about a new product. Or I got this new shirt at the mall. Oh, cool. What store?
Word of mouth.
It's word of mouth. There will always be the best form of advertising. So with that being said, if you liked what we had to say in this video, make sure to give it a share so other people can learn about us. If you've ordered recently, make sure to leave feedback on the website or on Amazon. And let everyone know about the cool stuff that you got from us. And look out for the new products and fragrances that we hope to be rolling out all year long.
Should be fun.
Yes. So I think that's a good place for us to call it a day. We're ending at the end of our workday. We got everything out early because we're waiting for New Year's for the post office to be open. We had product that ready to go out. We just had to wait for the post office. So we dropped off orders early today.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's taquito time because it's Taco Tuesday.
And maybe a blendy drink.
And new blendy drink. We ordered a new Ninja blender. Yes. Our old blender went kaput a few months ago. So that meant no milkshakes.
No smoothies.
No smoothies. No frozen coffees. I mean, I think this last month would have been a lot more palatable if we had blendy drinks. I could have used a margarita. Or even an iced coffee. Blendy.
Margarita. That sounds good.
So, yeah. Guess it just depends on what you're into. But I look forward to this new year. I'm super positive. I feel great about it. We do have a sale that's I posted today. Just sent out the emails to our customers. Make sure to subscribe on our website if you haven't already, so you know when all of our best sales are. For New Year's, we're doing, if you ordered years are hard, $20.23 of our winter fragrances, any products, you can find it right on the website. 24% off for celebrating 2024. And that runs until the end of the night on Friday. So make sure to order soon. If you, there's like over 460 fragrances that are in the winter section before we start rolling out spring. We went to the grocery store. All the Christmas candy's gone. We did get some. You've been taking, nibbling at the Christmas candy. It's my favorite. I mean, we used to, when we don't do much shopping out in the stores as we used to, but I used to like after Christmas getting the meat and cheese little gift sets. I love cheese.
Meats and cheeses.
But we got some Reese's, and they're all smaller than they used to be. Reese's little peanut butter cups are like half the size of the miniatures that they used to be. I jokingly said to you, next step, they're going to take the little tiny peanut butter cups that they put in the ice cream, and those will be the new miniatures. Mm. And it's basically, they have them already that they sell in the unwrapped ones. That's going to be the miniature now. The Twix were smaller. The Butterfingers were smaller.
The Butterfingers are definitely smaller, yeah.
Everything it's smaller and smaller, but it's the same price.
Mm.
The Dove chocolate cordials were delicious. Hopefully there's still some of those left.
Maybe a couple.
I hope so. They're good. So, yeah, taquitos and blendy drinks for us today. We're going to head out of here.
Yeah.
Everyone have a great day and a great 2024. And we will see you in the next video.
Bye.